everyone, and welcome to Andover High School for CTN's live coverage of boys high school basketball, a Northwest Suburban Conference and Section 7 matchup between the Coon Rapids Cardinals and the Andover Huskies. Joe Young and Howie Shapiro sidelines, feeling a little old school from the corner on the floor.
Yeah, this is back in the day when we first started. They weren't sure how long we were going to last, so they kind of pushed us off to the corner of the gym, and fortunately we've lasted quite a while. But this should be an interesting one, Joe. This Cardinal team beat Andover earlier in the season by a point.
A tough matchup. Coon Rapids comes in on paper a little bit better.
Yep.
Number 2 in Section 7, Andover number 5. They've got a number of guys, Coon Rapids, that assist in different ways. But the big focus tonight may be on the boards and trying to keep Andover off of them.
Well, it's definitely the biggest thing here going tonight for both teams. And Connor Jordan coming off a great performance, 24 points, 10 boards, and 8 assists last game. And they're going to need him. They're going to need his size. They're going to need his leadership on the board, especially, Andover is so good on the offensive rebounding end, and the Cardinals are going to have to figure that out.
Huskies have 4 guys averaging in double digits, but their leader, Luke Deneke, averaging a double-double.
Yeah, he's averaging over 15 points and over 12 rebounds a game. Had 15 and 13 against Coon Rapids the first time, and he's an animal. Coach Ogoric said, Andover, they're animals on the board, and we really have to find a way for us to kind of counteract that. Now, the Cardinals are dealing with a little bit of sickness, and so they're missing a couple of players. I believe Kenny Jones for sure, and I'm not sure who else, but they're going to need a full complement of players here tonight against an Andover team who's pretty good despite their 9-14 record.
Well, they lost to Park Center on Friday. It's not a surprise. Park Center pretty good.
Yep.
But before that, it won 4 of 5, and that includes wins over Blaine and Forest Lake in the section, and also Elk River, another good Northwest Suburban Conference team. Meanwhile, the Cardinals have just traded wins with losses the last couple of weeks, keeping themselves right at 500, 11-11 coming in tonight. Just 4 games remaining in the regular season.
Yeah, I think turning the ball over for Andover is the key. They turned the ball over 30 times in the last matchup between these two squads, so that's going to be huge. And there's a turnover right there. So to start their first offensive possession, they're going to turn the ball over.
Deneke went to the floor, scrambled for it, but Freeman, the one to end up controlling it. Jackson Young drives, left-hander comes up short. Kopetsky has the rebound and heads up floor for Andover. Gets it back on the right side from Strengy, and a steal. And Young again in close to the rim, not able to finish. Jerry Freeman gets the foul, will go to the line. Great effort from Parker Stoll to start that.
Yeah, Parker got the start tonight. That's great for him and an opportunity for him to see what he can do. But now an opportunity for Jerry Freeman from the stripe.
He will get the Cardinals on the board first. Freeman comes in second on the team in points, 16.6. Leads the team in rebounds, assists, and steals per game.
A nice crowd here tonight.
Freeman able to hit them both.
Well, keep an eye on number 10, Chase Pemberton for Andover. He's been out most of the season with a broken collarbone, but just is coming back, working his way into shape. And he hits a 3. Just as I talk about, he's a 44% shooter. He is really good. And when I talked to Coach Joe, he wasn't sure he was going to be back yet. So that's an added dimension for the Huskies.
Jordan has it slapped away, but that's going to be a foul against Pemberton. Second against the Huskies early. Belpedio up top for Young, across for Connor Jordan, leaves it off. Freeman looking to get it back to Young. Young finds a little room, jump shot is good.
Yeah, he's pretty automatic from there. Nice job of just creating that little bit of space and hitting that soft open jumper.
Pemberton down low, takes it up strong, can't cash in. Freeman on the run the other way. Gets through the defense, but Begali reaches back and gets the block. Now he's trapped along the sideline, able to force it through to Deneke. They work it to the corner. Three-pointer for Stengey won't go. Rebound for Deneke. He gets the foul and will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, you can see again, Luke Deneke with that strength underneath the basket, and they're good in the paint, getting rebounds, and so Jordan's going to pick up the infraction. His first, team first.
First one in and out for Deneke.
There's head coach Mike Bork. Had a chance to talk to him a little bit before the game.
Deneke missed them both. Pemberton can't secure the rebound. Out of bounds to the Huskies, though. Inbound goes to Begali. He'll put it on the floor against Belpedio. Blocked by Young, but gets through it and hits it off the glass to put Andover back in front.
Yeah, Coach Jeremy Habel talked about points in the paint, and they're going to be important for them here tonight as they take a 5-4 lead.
Freeman for three. It's going to be short. Deneke all alone for the rebound. Leaves it for Pemberton to take up court. He runs into a trap. Lost the handle out of bounds. And Coon Rapids will take over.
Again, another turnover by the Huskies, and we touched on that. A lot of them in that first matchup, way too many for Coach Habel's liking. And already about 3 here tonight.
Connor Jordan into the front court, high on the left side. Stoll up top, looking for a lane, can't find it. We'll hand it off to Freeman. Freeman, couple of fakes, puts it on the floor, crosses over against Begali. Tipped away out of bounds. It'll still be Coon Rapids ball. Freeman looking for a foul, won't get it. 20 seconds left on the shot clock.
In that first matchup between these two teams, Andover had 5 players in double digits in scoring, led by Levi Strangey.
Pass out of the reach of Jackson Young. Cardinals turn it right back over. Begali pushes it ahead to Deneke, and Jordan,
that's 2.
Trying hard to defend, will be called for being over-aggressive.
Yeah, and he's going to probably come out here with 2 personals early in this contest.
Jason Russ will take his spot, and they know they have to be strong on Deneke all night. Belpedio will pick up the defense on the big man, but he's left alone underneath. He flushes with 2 hands.
Yeah, again, breakdown defensively for the Cardinals and an easy bucket for Luke Deneke. 3-point lead for the Huskies.
Young spins to his left, puts too much on it. The rebound for Strangey. He's able to get it up court. Pemberton back to Strangey for 3. That one won't go. Long rebound. Young boxed out, but it goes right to Parker Stoll. Stoll up the right side, hands it off to Jason Russ. Left side for Young. Caught about the shot, but Golly there to defend. Young trying to reset the offense. Looking for support. And a 5-second violation. Good pressure from the Andover defense. Coach O'Gorick does not agree.
Yeah, he's going to argue his case, but they're not going to change their decision.
Alex Kopetsky will inbound. Cameron Begali. He'll work up the left side for Andover. High post. Deneke turns. Kicks it out. 3-pointer off the mark for Kopetsky. Rebound by Freeman. He'll take it and run. All the way to the other end. Bucket and the foul.
Yeah, nice job. Jerry Freeman just took over on that particular possession. Did a really nice job of driving to the lane, changing midstream here as he's going to go up with the left hand.
Trying to tie it from the line. Freeman 2 for 2 his first time to the line. And he nets that one. We're tied at 7. Begali's pass taken away. Russ looked to throw up court, but it was guarded. He'll hand off to Freeman. He'll run, find a lane, get the foul on Deneke.
He came down
and
hard.
go to the line to shoot 2, but yes, he definitely took the brunt of the foul from Deneke.
He's tough. He's okay. Bounced off that floor. A little hit on his head, too. Ouch.
Able to roll that one home, put Coon Rapids back in front.
Eddie Miles in for the Huskies. Big young man. A lot of strength underneath.
And he's there to get the rebound on the missed free throw for Freeman. Quickly to the other end, Kopetsky in the corner. Draws the double team, long pass taken away by Jackson Young. Wants to push the pace. Parker Stoll to Freeman in the corner for 3. It's good.
Yeah, great job finding Jerry Freeman alone on the wing.
He's got 9 of the Cardinals' 11. Pass too tall for Kopetsky, and the Huskies turn it back over. Largest lead of the night for either team. We're still very early, obviously. 11-7, though. And Coon Rapids back in possession.
Well, we certainly remember Alex's brother Ben Kopetsky, who just played here at Andover. Boy, he could light it up as well. So
he was okay.
Yeah, he was pretty good. It was him and Sam Mashungu.
Freeman a miss in close. Begali came away with the rebound. Miles down low at the other end. Russ got a piece of the shot. Recovered by Deneke, but the Cardinals get a steal, run the floor. Another miss in close, this time Jackson Young. Deneke fires down court. Miles all alone underneath for the basket.
Yeah, that's just a breakdown defensively for Coon Rapids, and Coach Gork is letting his guys hear it. Miles all alone underneath.
5 minutes gone in this first half. Jason Russ finds some room to the lane, draws the foul on Miles, and will go to the line to shoot 2.
I think it's already 5 team fouls on the Huskies so far here early on.
Russ able to roll it home and get himself on the score sheet for the first time. And Russ hits them both.
Yeah, free throws are going to be important tonight.
Kopetsky to Deneke up top, back to Kopetsky, left side. Gets it to Miles up top, Deachin right side for Luke Fenton. Fenton runs into some traffic, back out, Deachin trying to find some room, left-hander won't go, Deneke there to tap it home.
I think Russ got a little piece of that, but it was right to Deneke, and he was in a perfect spot to put it back. 13-11 in favor of the Cardinals.
Russ hands off to Freeman at the top of the key, little head fake. Drives, right side for Stoll, out of the corner, looking for help, back to Freeman. On the floor again, to the lane, blocked by Miles, out of bounds, and a State Cardinal ball, 14 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Good defensive play by Miles, but a good play by Freeman to make sure he didn't touch the ball before it landed out of bounds. Jason Russ spinning past Miles, can't get the short one to go. The rebound for Begali, left corner Deachin, back across for Fenton. Miles, low post to the lane, right-hander won't go. Deachin got the rebound, kicks it back up top. Begali for 3, it's good. And Andover back in front.
Yeah, got a little sloppy there, but perfect spot, and he dropped the 3.
Jerry Freeman Working against Begali, gets it to Young. He finds a little room, kicks it out, stole for 3. That one won't fall. The rebound by Deneke, but he's going to be called for the foul. As Jackson Young had position, that'll be number 2 on Luke Deneke early.
Yeah, Coach Abel's thinking that should be called the other way around, but he too's not going to get any sympathy from our officials.
Coach Abel, of course, a Coon Rapids alum.
Yeah.
Luke Deneke, the son of a Coon Rapids alum and all-state football player.
Yes.
I'm not sure which one, but it's either
but you're right there.
Adam or Drew's son, I'm sure, and the grandson of Dan Deneke.
Correct.
Former AD in both schools.
Jackson Hetwer in for the Cardinals.
Deneke taking a break with his 2 fouls. But Kopetsky off the floor as well. Take that back. Now Begali getting it underneath. Fenton is fouled. He'll go to line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Luke Fenton came in. Now Fenton's averaging over 15 points a game.
13 foul at the line for the Huskies. Shoot 2 shots, number 34.
That is his first point tonight.
Fenton did not play in that first matchup against Coon Rapids.
So 3-point lead now for Andover, 7 unanswered points. Freeman drives. Miles got a piece of that one as well. Into the corner, 3-pointer for Pemberton will not fall. Good rebound by Jason Russ.
Yeah, they need Russ to rebound well here tonight, using his size.
Young for 3, it's good. Tie game at 16.
Yeah, that's from way outside. He felt it. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was in.
Kopetsky into the corner, 3-pointer in and out for Fenton. Following the rebound's going to be called. No, just out of bounds off the Cardinals.
Yeah, it was off Young.
Taking Plowman Tate, getting his first minutes, and he's been nice to have back in the lineup.
Oh, yeah. For sure. I saw him hitting some long threes in warm-ups today.
Turnaround jumper won't go for Pemberton. Young handles the rebound and gets it up court for Freeman. Into the corner, Hetwer for 3. That's off the mark. The rebound by Miles. Kopetsky. Pull-up jumper is not going to fall. Jason Russ has the rebound.
Yeah, a couple nice rebounds for Russ last 2 times down defensively for the Cardinals.
Open look for Plowman Tate. That won't fall. Rebound tip taken by Miles. And Pemberton on the run for Andover. Plowman Tate's going to be called for the foul, trying to poke it away.
Got a little body.
He's got the arm there. Trying to use his height and length advantage. Passing gets Pemberton loose now low. He scores on the baseline, puts Andover back in front.
That's over. It's been a tight one, back and forth. You know, with only 4 games left in the season, we're fighting for seeds.
Freeman kicks it back. Russ. Couple of fakes. The drive won't finish. Freeman, the rebound, takes it up, gets the foul, and will go to the line to shoot 2. I think Pemberton going to be called for this one.
Husky fouls number 2, Alex Kopetsky.
No.
Take it back, Alex Kopetsky.
Yep.
17 foul. The line of the Cardinals shoot 2 shots on 5. Jerry Freeman. In the game, the Huskies number 22, Levi Strani.
Fenton coming out, took a shot to the nose.
Freeman 4 for 5 from the free throw line. He leads the team with 9 points. And this one is just short. Cardinals in the bonus already. Not quite midway through the first half.
Oh, I think they have to clean up.
Court cleanup.
Yep. Got a little blood.
I'm assuming if it were just water or sweat, it would be a quicker cleanup. This calls for specialized equipment.
Yes. Clorox wipes.
And after you use the wet wipe, make sure you get the towel off.
And then throw the wet wipe away and then probably disinfect your hands.
Okay. So back to basketball. Jared Freeman missed the first. Second opportunity at the free throw line. In and out. Rebound by Pemberton. Kopetsky. Cross Deschon. Kopetsky steps in. Down low for Miles now. Miles in traffic, throws it up, can't get it to fall. Pemberton had the rebound, but it was slapped away. Young goes to the floor, gets it to Jason Russ. Russ will spin his way to the lane, put it off the glass and in. We're tied again.
Yeah, again, nice move with Jordan and his 2 infractions on the bench. Russ is doing a good job of coming in and picking up that slack.
Into the corner, Pemberton for 3, it's good. Tegan Plum and Tate looking for room on the baseline, cut off by Pemberton. Up top, Freeman takes a look, now puts it on the floor, runs left side, kicks it out. Hetwer from the corner, in and out. It just thought really hard about going down and then came back out.
Yeah, I thought it was going to drop.
3-pointer off the mark for Strange at the other end. Hetwer, good move to find some room. A little too hard off the glass. Second chance won't go. Tips it to TPT, and Plum and Tate gets his first of the night.
Yeah, that's smart play by Hetwer, realizing he wasn't going to get that opportunity, and Plum Tate was right there.
Pemberton open look, knocks down another. Timeout, Coon Rapids.
Cardinals now trail by 4. And like we talked about, Pemberton has not played much this season with that broken collarbone, but again, he looked pretty good there with that 3.
Leads all scorers in the game now with 11 points.
Well, Joe, we talked about how important sections are, especially now with 4 games remaining, and there's a look at the standings with the Cardinals right now. In second place, ostensibly, they lost to Forest Lake, they lost to Anoka as well, and I know they play Anoka last game of the year, and Blaine. But
they do have Anoka is still ahead on the schedule a second time.
Yep.
And
that's a big game. That's going to be senior night for the Cardinals, and it'll be the last regular season game of the year.
And we will be there.
We will be there. We will be there.
Yeah, they also Champlin Park not in the section, so those are the last 2 section games. But interesting to see. You saw Andover down at 9-14. Currently in that 6th spot or 5th spot in the section, but they have the same section record as the Cardinals, 5-3, and that includes wins over Blaine and Forest Lake just the last couple of weeks.
Just shade under 7 minutes remaining in this half. See the Andover with the 4-point lead.
Russ with it up top, looking to hand it off. Does so to Young. Young drives with his left hand, spins back to the right. Kicks it out. Freeman for three. That won't go. Long rebound. Freeman is there himself. Had it tipped away and right to Begali. Begali will take flight down court. Circle in the corner. Back to Kopetsky. Into the paint. Kicks it to the corner. Three-pointer for Strengy is good.
Yeah, Cardinals going to have to take a step out on that. They cannot afford to continue to give up 3-point looks. Now trailing by 7.
5 3-pointers in this first half for Andover already. Miles going to be called for the foul, pushing Russ as the pass was coming into the post.
Plus we saw number 42, Ed Miles. His second 18 foul. In the game with the Cardinals, number 22, Benny Otia. In the game with us,
Luke Deneke back in for Andover and Tony Belpedio back in for Coon Rapids.
Russ able to hit the first and earn the second. And Russ hits them both. 4 for 4 from the stripe so far tonight for Jason Russ. He's got 6 points. Deneke in the middle, kick back out, looking for Kopetsky, tipped away out of bounds by Freeman. Kopetsky across, inside to Deneke. It was denied by Young, but
they're going to call
he
Jackson
got a
Young. Yep.
piece of the body, and that's a foul.
So that'll be the 15th foul on the Cardinals with 5:56 remaining in the half. There's a look inside, and then you see you got a little piece of the body on Deneke.
Kopetsky gets it into Deneke. Fadeaway jumper won't go. Kopetsky fighting for the rebound. Able to save it back to Deneke. The three-pointer from Strengy is not going to happen. Begali has the rebound. Tipped away. They're going to say it went off of the Cardinals. I think it last touched Begali's shin.
I think so, too. So does Coach O.
But that's not the way our officials saw it.
Let's take another look and see what...
I don't know, there's a lot of traffic
I think it may have gone off of Jerry Freeman.
Kopetsky elevates from the free throw line, but the shot won't fall. He gets it back, a three-point attempt. That's no good either. Tipped away by Begali, but right to Jason Russ. And Jackson Young heads to the other end. Drives the entire length, rolls it right across the top of the rim, and then Belpedio's second chance wouldn't go either.
We've seen a couple of looks underneath.
A steal for Jackson Young. On the break, and that's a travel. No, it's a foul and a basket.
Well, Young needed that.
I don't know how it's.
It looked like a travel to me. Let's take another
Great
look.
steal.
Yep.
Picks it up 1-2. Maybe it was only 2. Just looked awkward. But it's a three-point play. Cuts the lead to 2. Deneke working in the paint, kicks it out. Three-pointer for Begali. That is not going to fall. Battle for the rebound. A couple of bodies end up on the floor. Freeman ends up with the ball, going to the other end, can't get it to fall, and then they're tied up on the rebound. Possession arrow favoring Coon Rapids.
Cardinals looking for a bucket this trip down, see if they can tie it up or take a 1-point lead.
Young. Jump shot. Won't fall. Deneke has the rebound.
Almost threw that away.
Begali able to track it down right in front of the home team bench. Now stopped up, needs support. Got it to Deneke in traffic. He's fouled. It's going to go against Jerry Freeman this time.
Now Andover one foul away from being in the bonus situation.
Begali steps up, drops it low, and Deneke is going to be fouled again. Cardinals trying to deny the ball, trying to deny him the ball, trying to take away his space, do everything they can to defend him. They know how dangerous he is.
Yep.
And he's a big, strong player, too, so he's going to fight through some traffic. 2 quick fouls against Jerry Freeman. He'll take his seat. And Deneke at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Misses the front end. The rebound by Young. Up court to TPT. Young, jump shot. Off the mark. Deneke another rebound.
Young's off a little bit tonight.
Begali looking for some room. It was poked away by Stoll. Recovered by Young. And he will bring it up court. Jason Russ working against Deneke. Hands off to Belpedio. Shot won't fall. Some contact, but no call. Great feed at the back door for Kopetsky to score.
Yeah, again, that there are 2 actually Huskies down there with the opportunity. Defensive lapse a little bit for Coon Rapids, allowing that bucket. Now Andover by 4.
Belpedio to Young. Deschon with a rip, and he is on the roll in the other way.
Yeah,
Leaves it off for Deneke and lost out of bounds.
Yeah,
he ended up going down. He just got tangled up with himself. No foul called.
Yeah,
a little more than 3 minutes remaining.
I think Jackson Young thought he was fouled, and I think he might have a gripe a little bit in that last trip down, but nothing called.
I thought Belpedio was fouled the trip before that,
I
too.
did too.
So.
Yeah. They're letting him play for the most part.
But what do I know? Not as much as that guy.
Not as much as the puppet. Always friends. A slap in the back of the head.
Lord knows I deserve it.
Yeah.
And so does my puppet. .309 to go here in the first half. Back and forth throughout, but Andover has had the upper hand the last few minutes. Plum and Tate finds his way to the lane, high off the glass and in.
Again, using his ability to leap and getting above the defender for the bucket.
Stringy pull-up won't fall. The rebound by Young. Down court. TPT, the bucket and the foul. Ties the game. An opportunity to put Coon Rapids back in front.
Yeah, and give Jackson Young a lot of credit to realize where he was. Nice baseball pass. And he does a really nice job of changing hands. Shields with his body. Gets the opportunity for the bucket and the one chance for a three-point opportunity.
Plum and Tate able to convert. Coon Rapids in front, 30-29. Deschon for 3. That won't go. Rebound for Stoll. Got in front, just took it away from Fenton. Belpedio kicks it out for Young. Young got caught a little bit in what he was doing and ends up traveling. Deneke working in the post, had it punched away, battle on the floor. Andover able to recover. Kopetsky steps into a three. Off the rim, Jason Russ with the rebound. Turned back over, Deneke misses the dunk. Pemberton there to put it back in.
Yeah, fortunately for him that Pemberton was there to put it in.
Long three won't fall. Russ had a piece of the rebound, but Andover controls. Kopetsky, strong move on the baseline for a basket.
Well, about a minute and a half remaining. 3-point lead for the Huskies in this half.
Plum and Tate gets it to Russ at the top of the key. Hands off, Jackson Young left side, spun around, back out, stole for three. Nowhere close. Pemberton the rebound, down court to Deneke all alone. He scores.
That pushes the lead to 5.
Under a minute in this first half. Andover a quick response, 6 unanswered points after falling behind. Strong move for Jackson Young to get back on the score sheet. Deneke spins to his left, blocked by Jason Russ, but the outlet pass went off the back of Plum and Tate. Deneke is fouled on the putback attempt. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
So they call this on Jackson Young?
Belpedio.
Oh, Belpedio. That'll be his first. Opportunity for Deneke to go to the line to shoot 2.
Just 6, now 7 points in the first half for Luke Deneke. It's a little below his average.
Not much.
Not much.
Oh, now he's there.
Right at his average, I suppose. 8 points in the first half.
See if the Cardinals play with the remaining time and see if they can get a bucket and go to the half.
Hatwer shakes and finds the way to the lane, but hard off the back rim. Shaw the rebound.
Cardinals missed a number of looks relatively easy underneath.
So many in close.
Yeah.
Fenton with the shot just before the buzzer. Would not fall, but a late surge by Andover gets them to the locker room up by 4. Tight game. We knew that would be the case coming in. Coon Rapids won the first meeting by a single point. And we're in for another nail-biter tonight. We'll take a break, be back with more from Andover High School after this. You're watching live boys high school basketball on CTN.
Did you know major recreational equipment like RVs, campers, converted buses, and boats are allowed?
Back at Andover High School, the Huskies with a 37-32 lead over the Coon Rapids Cardinals as we reach the half. It was tight start to finish. Coon Rapids the early lead. Andover came back, took the lead for a while. Coon Rapids battled back, had the lead for a while. And at the end, the seesaw favoring the home team as they had the last spurt to get themselves to the locker room up by 5, but both teams knew it was going to be a battle and that it would go down to the wires, so neither team feeling too good about where they are right now.
No, and for Coon Rapids, they've got to do a better job of converting looks underneath the basket. They've missed quite a few here tonight. Jackson Young with a nice move to the basket to pick up the foul, and then this is a great pass to Plowman Tate. TPT finishes it and gets the harm as well.
And with that, he was able to convert on the three-point play and give the Cardinals a brief lead there at 30-29, but the Huskies able to outscore them 8-2 in that final 2.5 minutes or so. They get themselves to the locker room up by 5. We'll start the second right after this on CTN.
There was once a time when local sports coverage wasn't what it is now. A dark age filled with handycams and Polaroids and angry crowds. Then two noble souls stood and proclaimed aloud that they'd give the people high-quality sports no matter how. So sports nights they became. Delivering stats and highlights was their vow. And sports nights they remain. Watch them weekly on CTN Now.
Back at Andover High School, just about ready to get the second half started. The Huskies holding a 5-point lead as we get set for half number 2. And I would expect we see more of the same. I would expect we see the Huskies continue to try and feed Luke Deneke and Coon Rapids to try and deny it as much as possible. The perimeter shooting really the difference for the Huskies. Help them stretch that lead a little bit, and then
and nobody in major foul situation here for either team.
Kopetsky opens with a 3.
That's huge. That pushes that lead up to 8. Cardinals wanted to stop, but they weren't going to get it.
Jordan hands off for Jerry Freeman, runs to the lane, left hand rattles around and out. The rebound for Kopetsky. Little head fake, finds himself some room all the way to the other end. Now runs into trouble in a double team, stripped away by Freeman, but out of bounds. Three-pointer for Chase Pemberton. Back-to-back threes.
All of a sudden, Andover comes out here in the second half and is now opening up their lead.
Largest lead of the night for either team, 11 points. Parker Stoll can't get the runner to fall. Pemberton able to control the rebound. Pass over the head of Bacali, but he tracks it down. Fenton to Pemberton, another 3, not this time. Deneke wins the battle for the rebound and then gets the foul on Belpedio. Will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, again, Deneke using strength on that rebound.
Deneke off the mark with the first. Second foul of the night for Belpedio. Deneke misses them both. Belpedio has the rebound. Young on the run. Spins to his right, kicks it out. Stoll in the corner. Will drive baseline up top. And now Belpedio in the corner for 3. That's short. Deneke yet another rebound. And he's definitely in double digits there.
Oh, yeah.
Already.
Yeah, absolutely.
He has been all over the glass at both ends of the floor. Kopetsky for 3. This one's short. Freeman has the rebound, takes it on the run. will lay it up and in. First points of the half for Coon Rapids.
Yeah, not much Pemberton could do. He saw that Freeman was going to blow past him and wasn't going to commit the foul, let him get the bucket.
Deneke alone underneath. Rolls it home.
And Luke Deneke using strength underneath.
Jordan hands off for Freeman. Working against Begali, found a little bit of room. Good support from Fenton, and then the block from Begali. Fenton's pass taken away by Connor Jordan, but then threw it off the underside of the, or backside of the backboard, trying to get it back in play.
Yeah, looking to push it out, and our officials are talking about things. But yeah, it's definitely a Husky basketball. Head coach Jeremy Habel, we talked about, former Coon Rapids basketball player.
Deneke drops it underneath. Pemberton scores.
And again, Belpedia was a little bit concerned about picking up a foul. Didn't really offer much resistance to Deneke, but Deneke did a nice job of distributing underneath.
Young is stripped. Jordan there to support. Got it back, but can't get it to fall. Rebound tipped out of bounds to Andover.
Yeah, and again, another miss underneath for Coon Rapids. We've seen a fair amount of those here tonight for the Cardinals.
I would say they've got 10 misses minimum inside of 5 feet.
I agree. Cardinals are going to call a timeout to talk about things now, trailing by 13. And it was a 5-point lead at the break, but Andover has done a really nice job of extending the lead.
And quickly, and no sooner did I mention their perimeter shooting. I think they had 6 3-pointers in the first half. They hit back-to-back 3-pointers to start us here in the second. And now a couple of baskets right underneath has them to that 13-point lead. Luke Deneke at 10 points now, but as I mentioned, I'm sure at least 10 rebounds already.
Yeah, he's a monster underneath. And
the Cardinals a smaller club in general, nobody of real size, and they've gone with a team approach to try and defend him all night. Fenton kicks it across. Begali for 3, that won't go. Rebound by Connor Jordan. Other end, Freeman rolls it right across the top. Long rebound. Freeman tracks it down to the corner. Deneke jumps the passing lane and bricks another dunk. Threw that one up into the rafters, and it'll be a turnover.
I haven't seen that before. It just goes straight up.
He tried to fly from a little too far away.
I think our CTN's own Joel Zipper tried that once and had the same outcome, if I'm not mistaken.
Belpedio had it poked away, able to track it back down. Parker Stoll now runs around Deneke. His pass was deflected, but Young able to recover. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Freeman works his way to the paint, kicks it out. Jordan back inside, and it's taken away as he went up. Out of bounds to the Huskies.
14-11 remaining here in this this contest. Big lead now for the Huskies. They're able to develop that lead after the break. I was talking to Coach Habel before the game. I said, remind me what year you graduated Coon Rapids. He says 2002. I said, no, I'm old.
Fade away for Miles won't fall. Deneke another rebound. Forces it back up top. Kopetsky for 3. It's good.
They just buried that one. All of a sudden, Andover controlling this basketball game.
Connor Jordan. Jump shot off the glass and in. in the corner. Fenton catch and release, and 3 points more for the Huskies.
Yeah, they're just they're hitting on all cylinders here in the second half for sure.
4 3-pointers already in the first 5 minutes from 3 different guys. Cardinal 3-point miss. Great save by Deneke, threw it off of Belpedio. Smart, athletic,
Yep.
and sizable.
Yeah, well, he certainly is a good athlete, football player as well, and yeah, just smart heads-up play by Luke Deneke.
Jerry Freeman tightening the laces near center court. And now Andover, the 17-point lead and the basketball. Miles' jump shot won't fall. Rebound tipped. Freeman catches up with it on the run to the other end. Can't get it to fall. Russ will put it back. And that was yet another miss in close for the Cardinals. Deneke will fade away, knocked down this time.
Yeah, again, no defender there to give him any trouble, and he's able to drop it.
Young, a little bit of room, able to find the bottom of the rim.
Now Cardinals need stops on defense, trailing by 15.
Pass towards Miles, cut off by Freeman. Huskies will keep it. Well, it's a tough thing to talk about. How do you defend this Andover team? Deneke is going to demand some attention underneath, but they've got a plethora of players who can do damage from the perimeter, so you have to be strong out there as well.
Well, you know, and they've got some strong, powerful young men underneath as well. I mean, you look at Eddie Miles, and he's got some beef to him.
Pagali trying to get it into him. Russ got a piece of it. Freeman able to hold off the Huskies to get possession, draw the foul. Mickey Deashen picking up his first, or no, his second. Jackson Young working against Kopetsky, finds himself in a little bit of trouble, throws it up, it won't go, but a good putback for Connor Jordan.
Yeah, nice job by Connor just to stay with it. Realized that ball was not going to go in, and able to get the rebound and the putback.
15-footer for Cameron Pagali. Jason Russ up top for the Cardinals, hands off for Freeman. You mentioned they need stops.
Oh, they do. They can't trade baskets for sure.
It's not desperation time quite yet, but can't let that lead get any larger. No look pass, almost got Plum and Tate by surprise. Freeman trying to get through some traffic, had it ripped free, but he's fouled. It's going to go against Eddie Miles.
That'll be the second team foul. That's his third, though, on Miles. See how long he stays in there with 3 personals. He's trying to knock it away, but got a piece of the body.
Inbound to Jordan underneath, rolls it right across the top against the foul. That's going to be number 4 on Miles.
Yeah, and again, another one of those looks from underneath that they can't get to drop.
No surprise, Miles will return to the bench for personals.
Chase Pemberton coming into the lineup, back into the lineup for the Huskies.
Jordan able to hit the second. Deneke cross court, Deschon to the back door. Shot wouldn't go for Pemberton. Pemberton wanted a foul, but the foul's going to go against Deneke and send Deneke back to the line.
They're going to call Freeman. That's his third. Just the second team foul here in the second half for Coon Rapids, or on Coon Rapids. Yeah, if you say one part of Deneke's game tonight, not there, it's his free throw shooting.
Yeah, he has struggled from the line. Rebound for Begali. The putback won't go. And he's going to get some more practice as Luke Deneke because he got another rebound, another foul, and he'll go back to the charity stripe.
And they'll call that on, I believe they called that on Russ. No, they called it on Freeman, so that's 4 on Jerry. Not the player the Cardinals want to see in foul trouble. Yeah, he's struggling.
Able to make the second. Jackson Young for 3. Hard off the back iron. Jordan fights for that rebound, gets it back. Another chance for Young. This time he knocks it down.
Well, you give Jackson Young another opportunity. He misses the first one. He is going to usually hit the next one.
Deschon back up to Begali, steps in.
They're going to call that on Connor Jordan.
He's going to draw the contact and the foul.
So it's Jordan's third.
Inbound goes to Deneke, quick 3. Well off the mark. Cardinals just left it alone. Kopetsky hustled and got it back for the Huskies. Pemberton works his way in on the baseline and scores.
Yeah, that's just not going after a loose basketball by the Cardinal defense. And you give Andover a second opportunity, and they made the Cardinals pay.
Hetwer an open look for 3. It's good. So a couple of 3-pointers for Coon Rapids. Trying to whittle into that Andover lead, but again, they need more stops. Begali pushes it far side and out of the reach of Kopetsky, and that's a stop.
Yep. That is a stop. Now you go down and convert a bucket.
Pemberton nearly had the takeaway, and
Coach Habel was calling for that possession.
Went off the leg of Chase Pemberton. Connor Jordan up top. Deneke defending, hands off. Parker Stoll looks to the lane, kicks it out. Hetwer in the corner. Jason Russ now. Parker Stoll, right wing, under 10 on the shot clock. Young drives and scores.
Jackson Young took it down the lane, decided he's going to take it to the hoop, and he converts a 9-point lead now for the Huskies.
Pull-up jumper for Deneke won't fall. Rebound tipped out to him. He drives and puts it right across the rim. Young now has it for Coon Rapids. Pushing it to Stoll. Back up. Hatwer for three. This one will not fall, but a foul called. And he will go to the line to shoot three, and that is a foul that Mikey Deason just cannot take.
Yeah, if that's in this situation, especially with a 9-point lead. Now, big free throws here for Jackson Hetwer. There you see the contact.
Hits the first, misses the second. Luke Fenton back in for Andover. Yet another perimeter threat. And he's able to hit the last as well. Young got a piece of that pass, but it gets through to Kopetsky.
Yeah, stop would be big here for Coon Rapids.
Deneke turns his pass, batted away by Stoll, but Kopetsky recovers. 10 seconds left on the shot clock, but Gowley to Deneke, working down low, a huge stop by Connor Jordan, but they say he got a piece of the hand. I thought he got.
I thought he got
on top of that ball pretty well.
I did as well. Let's take
He's
another
coming
look
over
at
and support. Russ doing a good battle.
Did he
Great
get the
job
body?
battling. Well, there's an awful lot of ball there.
That's all ball, but he must have gotten some contact coming down. But at the top, he had all ball.
Deneke able to convert this time. Huskies take a timeout. Their lead back to 9. Pushed it as high as 17 in this second half.
Well, the Cardinals able to do a pretty good job of trying to whittle this away, but and still plenty of time. Just a little under 8 minutes remaining, trailing by 9. But again, you got to come down, continue to play strong defense. You got to get stops, and then you got to be able to come down and convert offensively. And we've seen them whittle that lead here down. But Andover, I think, is a nice timeout here by Coach Habel. Talk about things, and say, we've got a 9-point lead. Let's make sure that we don't let this get any lower.
They have all kinds of fun, don't they?
They do. I want the puppets life. Look at that slow motion Joe. Oh.
So the Huskies, as we talked about, a 5-point lead at the half. Really opened it up. First part of this second. And right now, up by 9 against crosstown rival Coon Rapids.
Well, we talked about implications for sections. This, this game certainly has them. As the Cardinals currently sit at the number 2 spot with 4 games remaining.
Russ, good delay, but the shot won't fall. Gets a third chance, still can't get it to go. Deason has the rebound, tied up. Possession arrow favors the Cardinals.
Just good hustle by Russ there, just to
But again, three chances inside of 5 feet, and not one of them went through their cylinder. Cardinals turn it over off the inbound.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
it
went off.
Confused me. He tried to play it off the back. I think that was Cameron Begali.
Yep.
Tried to throw it off his back and take it back instead. Ended up going out, but then wouldn't it have been last touched by Begali? Went off of him.
Well, was it though? I'm not sure.
Definitely got a piece of the shoulder.
Well, no, he totally did.
It may have touched a Cardinal on its way out.
Yeah.
Begali putting it on the floor against Hatworth, pulls up the free throw line. The shot is off the mark. Russ just rips it away from Deneke from behind. And then a bad pass. Thrown back ahead. Deneke recovers, lost the handle, right to Begali. Throws it up, he misses, and rebound for Hatworth. Parker Stoll into the corner, diving save for Young. Belpedio takes it right to the rim and misses off the glass.
Again, another miss inside, within 5 feet.
Deneke as soon as he secured the rebound, so let's just slow it down. Let's play clean basketball.
We got a 9-point lead.
Kopetsky pulls up, his shot won't fall. Rebound tipped out to where Begali could get it, poked away from him. And now it's going to be Deneke on the foul.
I think that's his third. Yep. Both squads with 5 team fouls here. 6:10 remaining in the contest.
Young, top of the key, hands it off to Stoll, driving with his left hand. That shot won't go. Young got the rebound, takes it back up, gets the foul, and will go to the line to shoot 2. And Deneke was right there.
We'll see if they call it.
If it goes against him, that could be a big 4th foul against their big man.
It is.
And it is. We'll see just under 6 minutes to go if he stays in.
I don't think
he's going to. We saw him get the 2 in the first half relatively close to one another, and now again here gets 1 and then immediately gets a second, and he does head for the bench.
They exchanged one player with 4 personals for another one with 4 personals. Eddie Miles coming on back in with 4.
Jackson Young hits them both.
Again, stops defensively for the Cardinals.
Begali to the baseline. His pass is troubled and taken away by Parker Stoll. Stoll to the other end. Jason Russ up top.
Oh, now you got to convert, Joe.
Jackson Young gets to the lane, spins back to his left. Shot won't go. Russ has the rebound. The putback won't fall. And Begali has it.
I like Russ's efforts on the board. Doing a nice job.
And a great position play for Tony Belpedio. He gets the charge on Cameron Begali.
Just a good hustle play defensively for Tony.
Take the contact.
Yep, he's a tough kid.
Jackson Hatworth at the top of the key. Kicks it out, Stoll for 3. That's short. Russ has the rebound. Battling against Miles. He'll bring it back out. Now we'll take it around the big man for the Huskies. Can't get the basket to go. Gets his rebound. Goes back up, and that's going to be it for Eddie Miles. Jason Russ going back to the free throw line.
And Russ has been pretty good from the free throw line here tonight when he has the opportunities. No, that's only. They did not call that on Miles.
No, they did not. They called it on Mikey Deashin, and that's his fourth.
Yep. Well, Deneke's going to come back in with his 4. Fenton, Deneke, and Pemberton back in for Andover.
Second one won't fall. Rebound for Deneke.
Another one.
Kopetzky leaves for Begali. Three-pointer won't go. Russ has the rebound. Hetworth brings it back up top. Tried to dump it underneath. Pemberton was ready, and then Pemberton throws it away.
Unfortunately for Coon Rapids.
Young, a little stutter step. Can't get another one in close to fall. Kopetzky right back the other way. Pemberton, a little fake, finds some room. Three-pointer off the mark. Young tracks down the rebound. Parker Stoll will drive and score.
Nice move to the basket by Stoll.
4-point game.
4 minutes remaining.
So it's closer now than it's been at any other point in this half. Good pull-up jumper for Cameron Begali to push it back to a 6-point lead.
Yeah, and that's a big bucket for the Huskies. They needed it.
Russ spins, changes hands, and scores. Timeout, Coon Rapids.
Yeah, down to 4-point lead, 3:34 remaining, and again, a nice way for Coon Rapids in the second half. As you talked about earlier, the Huskies built that lead up, I believe what you said, 17.
Yep.
And now they've shipped it down to about 4 with 3:34 left.
Yeah, they had a lead of 17 as recently as 55-38. So since that time, Coon Rapids outscoring them 22-9 to get us to where we are. And I believe all that math works out to it being a 4-point game.
Yeah, look at you didn't have to take your shoes and socks off to figure it out. Good job. Minneapolis math comes through for you, Mr. Young.
Every possession becomes that much more important over the last 3:34 of a tight ball game. Begali slowly up court for Andover. On the left side, back over. Kopetzky for three. It's good.
Wow, that's a big one. Big three for Andover.
It's his third three-pointer of this second half.
Freeman back in with his 4 personals. Turnover.
Stoll a little slow to get up. Pemberton invites the contact from Young, gets the basket and the foul, and a chance to put his team back in front by 10.
Well, Cardinals call a timeout, and it works. It worked in the Huskies' favor. Was able to build that lead back up as you see Young trying to do whatever he can to hamper his shot.
Pemberton converts, and it's a 70-60 lead for the home squad. Ross hands off, Stoll. Can't find a lane. Kicks out to Freeman in the corner. Up top, Belpedio, and now Young. Jackson Young dumps it off for Stoll. Backdoor feed. Belpedio scores. Great look from Parker Stoll.
Really nice look. Nice find from Parker. You know, Joe, you think about it, if the Cardinals able to hit half of those ones that they missed inside, this would be a different game.
Agreed. Pump fake. Kopetzky drives, and Belpedio again getting position and drawing a charging foul.
Giving up his body for the squad. Again, just doing a nice job of making sure his feet were set.
And a foul away from the ball. Kopetsky? He's pointing near,
Yes.
near Luke Denicky.
No,
so.
it's Kopetsky.
So for a second, I can't imagine that would have fouled. I would expect him to be extra cautious with his 4 fouls. .208 on the clock. Young able to hit them both. Full court pressure from the Cardinals. Andover able to pass their way out of it. Kopetsky cross court, Bagali, and into the corner for Fenton. Fenton is going to draw the foul on Russ. And it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity, as that is foul number 7 against the Cardinals.
Now the again, Cardinals just trailing by 6 with 2 minutes, basically 2 minutes left.
Fenton hits the first, earns the second. And he hits them both.
Couple of big free throws there.
Good poke and good battle from Bagali. It's a tie-up and a possession arrow favoring Andover. That's a huge play for a hustle play like that from Cameron Bagali. And then he almost lost the handle, has to throw it back. Gets it to Kopetsky, though. And Kopetsky, the other end, to Fenton for 3. That one off the rim, and Jackson Young runs into Pemberton, runs through the contact, gets to the other end, gets a foul, and will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, unfortunately couldn't get that one to drop. Give him the 3-point opportunity. Now he's got to earn it from the stripe.
Tough time to miss free throws.
Yeah.
1:25 on the clock, trailing by 8. Young able to make the second.
Almost a steal there for the Cardinals, but
Huskies are not going to be in any kind of hurry.
no reason to be.
Wait and force the Cardinals to foul. Underneath, Denicky drops it in.
Yeah, beautiful look to find Denicky down the lane. Leads back to 9.
Freeman, quick answer and a timeout for the Cardinals.
Yeah, you see the time remaining, just a shade under 50 seconds in this contest, and a 7-point lead for Andover.
Yeah, we've talked about it numerous times for numerous different teams through the years. You just can't dig yourself into holes and hope for a last-second comeback. And really, it's all about the start to the second half for the Andover Huskies.
Oh, yep, absolutely.
When they push the lead from 5 up to 17, and Cardinals just have not been able to get back in. Cut it down as close as 4, but here they are down 7.
Got some fans exiting here. Want to beat the traffic. It's a lot going on here at Andover High School tonight. word came late that we were going to be here, and when they heard Joe Young was going to be here, they all of a sudden sold out the building. There was a demand for tickets. They were scalping out front.
A special cancer event night for the folks here at Andover, supporting one of their own.
Absolutely.
So a little bit of an emotional pregame ceremony.
That's it, you know.
And a good crowd on hand as well. Fenton all alone, fast break points. And that just can't happen when you're trying to come from behind. Freeman drives off the rim, rebound by Begali. Denike's pass taken away by Stoll into the corner. Freeman for three. That won't go. Russ able to track down the rebound in the corner. Belpedio for three. That won't go. Rebound Begali, and he's fouled. We'll go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Yeah.
But that should just about do it now with
it should.
3-possession game at this point. 14 seconds remaining. If he can hit the first, obviously it'd push it to a 4-possession game, and it's a big win for the Huskies. Again, they Park Center and Maple Grove, their 2 losses in their recent stretch, but now going to be 5-2 through their last 7.
That'll
and that
do it.
includes 3 section opponents, including Coon Rapids, who coming in, and Forest Lake, who coming in were the top 2 teams in the section.
No, absolutely. That's a tough loss for Coon Rapids, and they came in here. We talked about they beat them once already this season, hoping to see if they can beat them twice. But the Huskies did a great job, Joe, and you talked about it when they opened up that 17-point lead in the second half and made it difficult for Coon Rapids to draw even. And there you see the final score.
And Luke Deneke, despite having those 4 fouls, able to be a big part of their finish. And yeah, he's noticeable on the floor,
for sure.
Especially around both backboards, because he is a force on the rebounding.
Yes, he certainly is.
That is unfortunately again a loss for the Cardinals. We got a lot more coming up. We've got boys hockey playoffs against Rogers, number 6 seeded Cardinals, number 3 seeded Royals. That'll be here at midnight tomorrow night. Girls basketball playoffs start next week. We'll know more next week on Sports Night on Monday night. And then we'll have the regular season finale for the boys basketball team against Anoka at home, and that'll be a big one because that too is a section game.
Yes, it will be.
That's going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young. Say goodnight.